We're going to get the 2 off, get some good damage. That's a Sylvanas ultimate. We're going to throw off our 1. Throw off our 2. We're able to get the pick onto King Arthur. We're going to go ahead and use our ultimate, get the pick onto the Sylvanas. Danzabora makes it easy for us. We're going to get the pick onto Danzabora. We're going to try to get our ultimate onto the Achilles. We should not have backed up right there. We missed our ultimate shot. We're going to dash up. We missed our 1. Unfortunate. We're going to throw our 2. He walks back into it. We're able to get ourselves a quadra kill. Now we're going to try to chase down this Morgan Le Fay. She uses her ultimate. We miss her 1. Our 1 would not have rooted her because she was CC immune. We're going to throw off our 2. And unfortunately, she Aegises it. Frey's able to clean it up. What a do, skibbity boo, it's your boy Shawnee P Gaming, and today we're going to be playing the Starcourt 11 Scylla in mid, which is available on the PTS. If you are new to the channel, I add some commentary to a game that I've already played with the intentions of seeing what went right, what went wrong, and hopefully there's something that we can learn together. If there is something that we learn together, make sure you check out the channel and subscribe for more content. As always, the full build is in the description down below. If you are a returning viewer, this is PTS. This is no boots gameplay. This is pretty interesting. I enjoyed it. I think all these skins look pretty good. The Starcourt 11 Scylla looks really nice. And this game, we had a single pick, a single death, and then I think every other kill this game was a multi-kill. So let's go ahead and jump into Scylla's kit. Scylla's 1 Sick'em. Scylla sends 2 hounds forward, damaging, brooding, and crippling the first enemy hit. At max rank, 2 additional enemies nearby the first target will also be hit. The root duration is 1.15 seconds at level 1, 1.75 seconds at level 5. Scylla's 2 Crush. Scylla creates a magical field that slows enemies. After 5 seconds, it detonates and causes damage. Scylla may activate the ability again to detonate it early. At max rank, enemies in the area also have their magical protections reduced, and targets hit by the damage are slowed for 1 second. The slow is going to be 30%, and the max rank debuff is 15% magical protection reduced. Scylla's 3 Sentinel. Its passive, Scylla gains MP5. While it is active, Scylla summons a Sentinel to a target area, granting vision of enemies for 5 seconds. Scylla may activate this ability again within 5 seconds to move to the Sentinel location. At max rank, the vision is granted through line of sight blockers and placement range increases. The MP5 is 4 at level 1, 12 at level 5. The vision range is 40 at level 1, 80 at level 5, and the summon range is 65 levels 1 through 4 and 70 at level 5. Scylla's ultimate, I'm a Monster. Scylla reveals her true nature, becoming immune to crowd control for the next 6 seconds and gaining movement speed. She may make 1 powerful attack during this time. If she kills an enemy god with the attack, she gains another for 6 seconds and may attack again. At max rank, the movement speed bonus doubles, so the movement speed is 35% levels 1 through 4 and 70% at level 5. And finally, Scylla's passive, Quick Learner. Each of Scylla's abilities gains an additional effect at max rank. In addition, Scylla gains 25 magical power for each max rank ability. In terms of the leveling order, at level 1, we want to put a point into her 2, level 2, put a point into her 1, level 3, put a point into her 3, level 4, another point into her 2. We want to max out our ultimate whenever we can, max out our 2, max out our 1, max out our 3. In terms of the start, we started with Sands of Time and tier 1 of Spear of Desolation. We also picked up 2 health potions and a mana potion. Sands of Time is going to provide us 30 magical power, 10 MP5, and 10% cooldown reduction. It has a passive that this item grants 2 MP5 for 10% of your missing mana. I'm really starting to like this as the starter item that I pick for a lot of my mages. That mana regen is just very, very nice. So this game, we start off very, very slow, just trying to stay alive, get some level. We also notice that our jungle is kind of all over the place. I feel like he was not very helpful right away, but that's okay. We're going to work around it. We went with beads for our relic. I think this is the first Scylla skin to have legs. And I chose the Starcourt one because this is the skin you unlock at level 120 on the battle pass. So it's a battle pass that has the extra levels at the end. It also feels very weird not having boots, but after playing a few games I definitely got used to it. You just skip it and go straight into the items you want to go into. And I feel like you're full build a lot earlier than you usually are.
Your right tower is under attack.
I am strong.
So one little trick we can use with her too is if we throw the 2 while the minions or the front minions are about halfway through it, it's going to slow them, and then the back archers are going to be able to walk into it, and you're going to be able to hit the whole wave with Scylla's too. We're checking the price. We need about 1950. So the reason I said that Loki wasn't very helpful is because he's not here to help me secure any of these mid harpies. So Morgan Le Fay is kind of getting those for free, and she is going to be out leveling me because she is hitting those camps and we are not.
I am strong.
So we're just taking it nice and slow. We see Loki's going for this harpy camp, so we're going to rotate to it.
I make pain.
Looks like he was going to skip it, but we're going to hit it.
Enemy missing middle. I am strong.
Our Sobek has shown up. So this is PTS. It didn't have my normal settings for like audio, and I feel like the music is a little loud. I apologize for that. I didn't realize it was a little loud until I started editing. So I think all the videos this week, the music's going to be just a tad bit too loud, and I apologize for that. But we do have some good games coming up this week. We have Scylla today, Apollo tomorrow, and then the next 3 videos after that can be anything. As a Sobek pluck, we're going to use our 1. She's used her B, so that's not a root. We're going to throw out our 2. Get some good damage. We're going to go use our ultimate. Wada bing, wada boom. We're able to get the pick onto Morgan Le Fay. This ultimate looks fantastic. She's just chunking out a car, smashing her enemies, and then connecting with more enemies the more damage the car does. I guess if the car gets a pick.
Be right back.
We're going to go ahead back, and we're going to be picking up the Spear of Desolation.
Is this for me?
The Spear of Desolation is going to provide us 110 magical power, 10 flat magic penetration, and 10% cooldown reduction. It has a passive that if you get a kill or an assist on enemy god, all of your non-ultimate cooldowns are going to be reduced by 2 seconds, and your ultimate cooldown is going to be reduced by 6 seconds.
An enemy has been slain.
I'm going to go ahead and clear that wave. Now we're going to start looking at some of these harpies. We're starting to get enough damage that we're going to be able to clear these ourselves. Achilles is behind us. We get the root. We're going to keep falling back though.
Be right back.
I am strong.
Get a little bit of damage off. I believe that going with flat pen on Scylla is very good, especially on some of your earlier items. Scylla's 2 at max rank is going to reduce the protections by 15%. So if you get some flat pen, that's going to really work well. We're going to go ahead and secure our red buff. All of the enhancements for buffs got increased as well, and they also added a support camp. So we're going to go hit the support camp with Sobek. I believe this camp does something along the lines of if the support is wearing it, the buffs that you're wearing are not going to expire.
On my way. Ultimate is ready.
Got to spend a little bit more time looking at the patch notes. And the way that the movement speed works, now that boots aren't there, you're going to get reduced movement speed below level 7. And then at level 7 or higher, you're going to get the full 18% movement speed that you would have gotten for boots.
You cannot save them. Enemy missing middle.
If you've been missing out on tank boots, I definitely recommend you try them out. Pick them up before the mid-season patch.
Enemy missing
feel like it's a good thing there's no boots, so that way tank boots aren't a thing, but it kind of stinks because Talaria boots and Traveler shoes are no longer going to be a thing, and those are some pretty interesting boots. We're going to look to see if we can get some damage right here. We cannot.
Until the next battle, I make pain. Ultimate is ready. An enemy has been slain.
This Scylla skin does have a special emote, however, I feel like it's very similar to Korra the Avatars.
Just like my army days.
The fact that it's like something that already exists in the game makes it a little less cool for me. Like Hopper has a really cool special emote. He bends over and puts a waffle on the ground. I think the waffles stay there for the duration of the match. That's a pluck. That's a beads. Good to know that Morgan Le Fay's beads are down.
Enemy ultimate down. Enemy ultimate down. Be right back.
Slow start, but we just want to keep getting level, keep moving around, farming up. Once there's a team fight, that's when we're going to really start to shine.
Wrong.
Be right back. Your right tower is under attack.
I'm going for jungle buff.
We're going to try to help Sobek get the support buff, but he's going to lane, so we're just going to go back to our lane. We take a lot of damage, and we go down because we try to dash away.
Been slain. My fault.
We just underestimated the amount of damage that Morgan Le Fay was going to be able to do right there.
Save them.
Just bad positioning by us. We didn't give her enough respect.
Thanks.
We kind of forgot that Scylla is an extremely squishy mage. We are going to go ahead back and pick up Spear of the Magus. Spear of the Magus is going to provide us 110 magical power, 12% magical lifesteal, and 10 flat magic penetration. It has a passive that whenever you damage an enemy god with an ability, you're going to mark them to take 7.5% increased damage from all sources. This effect can last for 7 seconds and can only occur once every 15 seconds.
Your team. Your left.
So this is that special emote I was talking about. We do have max level on our 2, so it is going to be dealing an additional 15% magic penetration.
I make pain.
On my way.
A little bit of a fight going on right. We're going to rotate over. We might be whipping out our ultimate this fight. We're going to throw our root. We get it onto 1. We're going to throw our 2. Get some good damage. We're going to go use our ultimate. Unfortunately, we miss on 2 weak targets. We use our 3 to dash away. We're crippled. We get the dash off. We're going to throw off the 1. We're able to get the pick. We're going to throw off the 2. We're able to get a pick off of the 2. That's a double kill. And that's a 2v1. They're both very weak. 2's on cooldown, so we can't do too much right now. We're going to throw off our 2. We know exactly which one he is, because why wouldn't he be this leaf? We miss our 1. If we would have connected that, that would have been a pick. We miss our 2. That also would have been a pick. We're chasing. If they turn on us together, they could definitely get a pick onto us, but we got to risk it to try to get that biscuit. We get the root off, and we're able to get ourselves a soft triple kill. We set up our 3. We try to get our 2 off. Looks like that is the end of that. If we would have connected on our ultimate, I think we would have been looking at quadra kills right there.
I like this.
I'm going to go ahead and pick up Aegis for our second relic. We have our 1 maxed out now, so if we hit a target with our 1 and there's enemies or minions nearby, they're also going to take damage and be rooted.
On my way.
Enemy missing left. Your middle tower is under attack.
This is a good idea.
Right now we've got a level on the enemy Morgan Le Fay. Just get our 2 off, avoid all of her damage. We did miss 2 of the archers. We missed our root. We're just going to hide under tower. That's a pluck. We miss our 2. Miss our 1. We probably should have gotten a pick right there. We should have waited for the Sobek pluck before using any of our abilities for that little bit of setup. Gotten our root off under tower onto the enemy Achilles. We would have taken a tower shot or 2, gotten our 2 off, switched over to your ultimate to clean him up. We would have gotten the pick onto him if we landed everything, and then we could have gotten some good damage onto Morgan Le Fay. Morgan Le Fay also has a pretty cool skin coming out. So I might put up a poll on YouTube or maybe even the Discord of the order for the 3 videos after the Scylla and Apollo videos. We have a Morgan Le Fay, we have a Poseidon, and we also have a Loki, all 3 which are receiving new skins in the upcoming patch. We're going to fall back. We got the root off. Get the 2 off. She's very weak. We're going to use our ultimate. We're able to get the pick onto Morgan Le Fay. She used her ultimate. Stood still for us. We're going to use our ultimate onto the Achilles. Able to get a double kill. We're going to wait. Wait for the right time. Unfortunately, it does not connect. We're going to dash up. We get the root off. We're going to throw off the 2. And we're able to get ourselves a triple kill.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Woohoo!
It feels good whenever you're connecting with Scylla's abilities and getting multi-kills. Feels good. So we just waited for the Morgan Le Fay to get weak enough. We used our ultimate onto her. We saw that our team was collapsing onto the Achilles, so we just waited for him to get a little bit weak. I think Sobek used his ultimate and was able to get damage off right as we were ulting, so we were able to connect and get that double. We might have waited a little bit too long onto that King Arthur. However, he was mid-dash. I wanted to wait for his dash to finish casting. However, I think that was a mistake because once his dash finished casting, he used one of his other 50 dashes.
I am strong. Be right back.
Okay.
We're going to go ahead back and pick up Soul Gem.
Is this for me?
Soul Gem is going to provide us 80 magical power, 150 health, 12 magical lifesteal, and 10% cooldown reduction. It has a passive that on successful hit of an ability, you're going to gain 1 stack. At 4 stacks, your next ability that damages an enemy god will deal bonus damage equal to 30% of your magical power to each god hit, and will heal yourself and allies within 20 units for 40% of your magical power and consume the 4 stacks. So Soul Gem's just going to give us some good stats, cooldown, lifesteal, power. Also has a pretty helpful passive. If we can use our ultimate on the 4 stacks, oh boy, that's going to be some damage. We get full, but it's not much. We use our 2. We use our 1. We're going to go ahead and use our ultimate. We miss. Can't hit every ultimate.
I make pain. Friends need help.
I feel like we're playing this game pretty well. We're just hanging back, playing it safe, trying to farm up as much as possible. We're level 18, almost 18 minutes into the game, so we might hit level 20 by 20 minutes. If you are new, I feel like that is a good marker on how good of a game you're having. It's not the easiest thing to do, and it doesn't happen every game. But if you're hitting level 20 by 20 minutes, that means you're farming extremely well, and you could almost not be farming any better.
You cannot save them. Your friends need help.
That's too bad.
We're going to fall back, hit these harpies.
Destroyed a middle enemy tower.
Just trying to look for any farm we can get. In between waves, if those back harpies are available and you're mid, feel free to go for them. especially if your jungle's not going for him.
Enemy missing middle.
We're gonna go ahead and try to get this greater scorpion.
I make my own rules.
So the enhanced red buff, it was providing 7% magical lifesteal previously, but in this patch and beyond, it's going to be providing 10% magical lifesteal. Magical or physical, just depending on which character you are. All around, I think this skin is pretty clean. Nice little addition to the game. Only thing that I have a minor complaint about is the special emote and how it looks like a previous one. Other than that, well done, high res. We see Milan's here. Gonna get our one off. That is a lot of damage. We're able to get the pick onto Morgan Le Fay. That is a Mulan ult. We're able to get the root again. We throw off our two. We're able to get the double kill. We get the root. We're gonna go use our ultimate. And we're able to get ourselves a triple kill.
You are a
We saw Danza all the way in left. We have no idea where Sylvanas is, so we're just gonna go ahead and use our second ultimate shot onto the minions.
Your left tower is under attack.
We are playing with Mulan and Sobek. We partied up with them. They're members in the Discord channel. We're gonna go ahead and start working on this fire giant. Mulan is Action Days, who is a GM player in all ranks. Really solid guy, fun to play with. Almost always get a W when I play with him. And then the Sobek is Captain Kukolin, also really good at the game. Get a lot of dubs with him as well.
An enemy has been slain. I make pain.
I'm gonna go ahead and secure Pyromancer. Pyromancer is going to provide our team with a buff that whenever we leave Fountain for 15 seconds after leaving Fountain, we're going to gain 40% increased movement speed. If we look under our Titan, there is the buff timer. For the two guys that I'm playing with, I'm pretty sure both of them have YouTube channels, so I'll put both of their channels in the description down below if you want to go peek it. We do have enough money for our next item, which is Rod of Tahuti.
Be right back. I like
Your
this.
team has destroyed a left enemy tower.
Rod of Tahuti is going to provide us with 140 magical power, 30 MP5, and 10% magic penetration. It has a passive that basic attacks and abilities gain 25% additional magical power against targets below 50% health. Then we're going to start working on Obsidian Shard to kind of round off our percent magic penetration.
Enemy ultimate down.
An enemy has been slain. We should not leave them alone.
I gotta clear minions, get a little bit of damage onto the tower while we're waiting for something to do. Bit of a fight going on the left. We could rotate to that. It looks like that's what we're going to do after securing the tower.
Destroyed a middle enemy tower.
We might be able to save Sebek. We do not want to use our 3 to get in there,
Your friends.
just in case we need to use our 3 to get out. We missed our 1 on the target. I didn't know the 1 was coming. Oh, that might be a single kill. Our second single kill of the game. I thought we got only multi-kills after that first kill this game. I was wrong. We see our team on Gold Fury, so we're going to help move on out with some damage.
No more Demogorgon.
Gank!
Ultimate is ready.
Get some good damage onto the Sylvanas. We're going to go use our ultimate. We're able to get the pick onto him.
The gate.
Looks like that was another single kill. Okay, so it looks like I kind of missed this 3-minute period of gameplay when I was reviewing it. That Sylvanas looks like he's moving a little bit fast, and it's because he has Winged Blade. So if he gets slowed, he's going to get increased movement speed.
Is this for me?
We're going to go ahead and pick up Obsidian Shard as our last item, besides upgrading our starter item. Obsidian Shard is going to provide us with 80 magical power and 20% magic penetration. It has a passive that your first ability cast gains 10% magic penetration. This can only occur once every 10 seconds.
I'm on it.
Oh, and we also picked up Alternate Timeline, which is our upgraded starter item. Alternate Timeline is going to provide us with 70 magical power, 45 physical protections, 45 magical protections, and 10% cooldown reduction. It has a passive that when you would die, you instead find a timeline where you're still alive, becoming CC immune, damage immune, and unable to act. After 1.75 seconds, you are restored to 25% health and mana and can act again. This can only occur once every 6 minutes. Our core 3 is moving up to take out this Phoenix. I call him the core 3 because we're the 3 that are moving together. Got some good damage onto that Achilles. We get taunted. Sylvanas is here. We're gonna get the 2 off, get some good damage. That's a Sylvanas ultimate. We're gonna throw off our 1. Throw off our 2. We're able to get the pick onto King Arthur. We're gonna go ahead and use our ultimate, get the pick onto the Sylvanas. Danzabora makes it easy for us. We're gonna get the pick onto Danzabora. We're gonna try to get our ultimate onto the Achilles. We should not have backed up right there. We missed our ultimate shot. We're gonna dash up. We missed our 1. Unfortunate. We're gonna throw our 2. He walks back into it. We're able to get ourselves a quadra kill. Now we're gonna try to chase down this Morgan Le Fay. She uses her ultimate. We miss her 1. Our 1 would not have rooted her because she was CC immune. We're gonna throw off our 2, and unfortunately, she Aegises it. Frey's able to clean it up, but we did get ourselves a quadra kill. We are most likely going to be able to secure this game up. Sylvanas is the next one to spawn, and we should have the Titan down before that. Well, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. That really helps these videos out. If you feel like you learned anything at all, check out the channel and subscribe for more content. These stats for this game will be posted in just a moment. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a great day. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.